Few would dare to trespass in these ruins, but you lack in wisdom. You may therefore encourage.
Thanks. Illusion.
Huh?
I think I figured it out. Okay, here we go. Yay. I did it. Figured it out. At least that part. Oh my gosh, my eyes hurt so bad. Hmm. Now I gotta go all the way around. Actually, I wonder. No, I'm not gonna risk it. It's all good. Good. I'm so confused. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Like halfway worked, but I don't think the other half worked. So what could I be doing wrong? Yay! It did work. Probably should have saved. was easy. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my goodness, okay. Is that it? Was that it? Really? I thought it was supposed to be like a mask or something. Hmm. I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get like a mask or something from here. I thought. Now I gotta beat this guy again. Get all that stuff. Figure it out again. What was that? Wait, what do I need? Like a... I don't remember. What do I need? Come on, my people. Help me out some bit. What? Dude, this does not make sense. I already had that thing when I first got here. I don't get it. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Dude, this makes no sense to me.
It's strange to think that these chambers were once home to the ancient lords.
It's just not fair. I hit them all. I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't get it. There's got to be something underground, I think. Down in this place. There's got to be something down there. Move the story forward. I'm so confused. I don't get it. Back with Mark Wahlberg's Marky Mark. This is how we used to get the party started. What? Oh, at least I'm still up. That was insane. What? How is that guy so strong? That doesn't even make sense. Bastards, man. Down. Nightshade, thank you for the follow, man. Or gal, I appreciate it. What you up to? Come on. Alright, I got them both. I do really appreciate the follow things, man. I just cannot figure out what the freak I'm doing. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, it's been a while since I streamed, so I'm trying to get, you know, more consistent with it, but yeah, man, I appreciate that. Where are you from? I need to get rid of some stuff here. Northern US? Me too. Me too. Me too. I'm in Oregon. Portland, Oregon. Well, I'm not in Portland, but I'm a little bit on the outskirts of Portland. Oregon City. Let's see here. Okay. No, I don't want the flawless ruby. There we go. Dude, I'm so stuck right now. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Especially at that one place. I don't know. They give you like the 4 staves. And you have to hit the signs with each one of them. I've still never figured that out. I mean, like, I know you gotta hit the signs with whatever the, Oh! This is the guy that killed me, I think. I've been disarmed. We're gonna take him. We're gonna take him. I'm punching him. Come on. How stupid can I be? Whoa! I've been disarmed as in I can't use my freaking sword? I did not know that was a thing. I guess I'll use the firebolts. Actually, no. We're gonna use this one. I can't even get out of the way. I'm screwed, dude. Screwed. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Dude, I'm so confused, like, with that guy. It's, like, bugging the crap out of me. How the hell am I supposed to beat him? And why can he do that? It's not okay. Am I going backwards here? Okay. Dude, I really like the Dawnbreaker, but I didn't know that guy could freaking knock it out of my hands. That's not cool. I don't want that. Who's that? Nightshade, thanks a lot again, man. Or woman. I really appreciate the follow. Oh, hey, thanks, man. I've got I need to work on that. Okay, so, but what about, you know the place where you get like the 4 staffs and you have to put one on each wall? Or on each little thing? You know what I'm talking about? Where's the O-ring? Where are you? Oh, there's only one of them that's actually... That makes sense. Okay, so it's the shout that's what's disarming me. Doesn't that mean he's Dragonborn as well? No, I don't want to go this way. Goodness gracious. Because I grabbed the 4 staffs at that place, and then one was like illusion, restoration, destruction, and illusion, restoration, destruction, and conjuration. And I did that, and I got to the boss, and I beat him, but then it was like I didn't get anything out of it. But what's weird is that I saw somebody else playing it, and they, like the word wall would not spawn. Like it wasn't there. For me, the first time I got there, it was right on the wall. All I had to do was just walk up to it, and it gave it to me. So I don't know if I like did something earlier in the game that made it to where, hey, he doesn't have to do this. Or if I'm just crazy. Not too sure. But the guy I watched had a lot more experience than me in this game, and so he'd probably know better than me. Seemed weird though. Seemed kind of weird. Okay, okay. I gotcha. I'm picking it up. Thanks again, man, for subscribing. Or following, I mean. Alright, so let's try it again then. I guess I can go over there. It's really close to where I'm at right now. It's like right... Actually, it might be easier to just walk over there. Oh, that's a troll. I was like, there's a ghost right there. What? I don't have a bow. I get 2 of them. What are you talking about? I don't have a bow. Oh, never mind. Oh, Shnikes. Stupid game. Alright. I wasn't even planning on fighting him. I just thought I could take him, but I can't, I guess. Because I'm a loser. Can't even freaking beat up a snow troll. What is this crap? What is this? Alright, so I think I'm gonna warp back there. Yeah. I took out a couple already. They're usually pretty easy. But I'm gonna go to this place real quick so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because maybe I already did get the reward and I just don't realize that it was such a lousy freaking reward. Hey. Where the crap did you come from? Okay. Because I don't understand. Like, I already did all the... Like, the puzzle. Like, I solved the puzzle, but it didn't give me nothing. I know these games. Something's wrong. Dude, I really appreciate you, man. Actually, are you a guy or are you a girl? So I don't have to keep freaking trying to figure out. Say both. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling weak because I'm a freaking vampire. I got it. My guess is you're a guy. I'm not sure though. Whoa. Chill. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just I want to make sure that I'm calling you the right thing. You know? That's the whole point. Okay. Let's go back to where I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand you, man. I mean, I get you're a guy. But I don't think I understand what you're saying. Could be me. I don't know. No Xbox now, so yeah, I can look at what I did, but I might just be not catching on. Alright. Isn't it weird though how you like have an intuition? Oh, this is a guy. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason I should have thought Nightshade was a guy. Just because your name. Like, it could be just as much a girl. And I instantly just assume you're a guy. Isn't that weird? Alright, so where's this place at again? That way. Yeah. You're funny, Jim. Yeah, I just can't figure it out. It's like, it's so weird. Like, you know, it like opens up these two trap doors and everything, and then, you know, You basically just leave and they give you a little goodie bag of candy and stuff, and that's it. It's weird. Come on. Yeah, I can't even get there anymore. Alright, well, let's do this. I guess we'll go here, and then I'm gonna walk over to where I was saying. Because I'm so confused. I only played this one time before, and I only made it about halfway. Maybe not even halfway, like a quarter of the way. As far as like 100% goes. Come on. Wait, where am I? No! Stupid thing. Okay. It won't let me set a destination right there. It's weird.
What the?
Okay. How old are you, Nightshade? And how old do you think I am? Alright, we're just gonna figure it out on our own. I think it's over here. Like somewhere between here and that thing. You think I'm 25? Dude, you're awesome, man. No, I'm 35, actually. I think. I'm not sure. I think I'm either 35 or 36. I gotta ask my wife. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm 35, though. Oh, hey, dude. Boom shakalaka. Alright, Lydia, you're fine. Or Janisa, whatever. Janisa. Okay. It's right here somewhere. Okay. Maybe on the other side of that wall. What's in here? Nothing. I'm also colorblind, just so you know. It's funny, when I married my wife, she had no idea I was colorblind. For like 3 years, she had no clue. Because it just never came up. I never thought about it or anything. And nobody ever mentioned it or anything else like that. And like, you know, it's not one of the things where I'm like what is it? Debilitated or whatever. Like I can tell it's one of these two colors, and then I usually can guess pretty well as far as what it is. But there's only a couple colors that are hard for me to tell the difference between. But yeah, it was funny because she got so mad at me when she wasn't mad at me, but I could tell that she was not happy when she found out after 3 years that I couldn't see certain colors. It's kind of funny though. I think it's hilarious. I don't know where this place is at, dude. It's like right here somewhere. Straight ahead. Okay, it's right over here. Yeah, have you heard of Triton colorblind? Basically, like, I have a really hard time figuring out purple and yellow. They look the exact same to me. And I can't tell the difference between purple and yellow. And usually green and blue, but I'm actually a lot better with green and blue because I don't know why, but I can usually pick and know what it is. But with green and blue, the only time I really have a struggle is when it's like a teal color. And it's kind of a little bit of both. Then it just throws me off, like I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, it's all good. Like I said, you know, I told my wife because she kind of got mad at me when I told her that, and she was like, "How did you not tell me?" Yeah. Well, it's a really, really rare form of color blindness, but yeah, that's what most people are. The red-green colorblind is like basically like the most common type of colorblind. And like I can see every other color. Like a lot of things look really, really pink to me. But, you know, there's only a couple colors that, like, if my wife asked me, "What's this color?" I'd be like, yellow, maybe purple. Yeah. Triton. It's called Triton colorblind. Tritan. Triton colorblind. But I mean, my wife showed it to me before, and I don't see, I mean, it's hard for me to see what they're trying to show you, but, you know, I don't think it's as drastic as they're making it seem. Because, like, most colors I see just fine. It's just a couple of them I can't tell. And my brain just picks a color and decides that's what it is. And then, you know, it just ends up being like, no, that's yellow. Somebody will tell me, no, that's yellow, not purple. Or that's purple, not yellow. But it's kind of weird that I never even thought to mention it to her for like 3 years. But I've lived my whole entire life like that, so, you know, it's not like it's like, oh, something on the top of my mind at all times. Like, I'm so used to it. And most of the time, like, you could ask me a color and I'll tell you what it is. Most of the time, I'm right. And so there's a lot of reasons she would not have been too concerned about it. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's how I felt. I was like, I felt so horrible when she was like, you know, because we were together for like 2 years, and then we got married. Somebody's trying to hurt me. Oh, it's this guy. But yeah, we were together for like 2 years before we ever got married. Then we were married for like a year or a year and a half, and it just came up one time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm colorblind too. And I never even thought about mentioning it at all, just because it's so normal to me. And so, yeah. But it would be a shock, and that's why, I mean, I feel really, really bad, because if she said something like that to me, I would just be like, you don't love me. You don't freaking love me. I mean, that might be a little bit drastic, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if the tables were turned, I would still be the asshole. She's a wonderful, amazing wife, though. But, you know, you got to understand, too, though, for 3 years that she was with me, she had no clue. She never knew. And so, you know, if I had never said anything, she still wouldn't know, and it wouldn't matter, you know. But I did say something, and so now it is what it is. But yeah, I went 3 years without her talking about it, thinking about it, anything. She had no idea. No. We were drinking one night, and like, we usually don't drink too much. Like, to be honest with you, like, the quarantine thing and everything is kind of, I mean, we've drank a little bit more than normal. But in a normal year, we normally don't drink too much. And something came up where she was talking about one of her friends that was colorblind. And then I just blurted out, like, oh yeah, I'm colorblind too. You know, and that was it. From that point forward, she has been trying to figure out why the hell I didn't tell her for the first 3 years and what it is that I'm seeing. So, which is funny, because she showed me a picture of apparently like what Triton colorblind people see. And to me, it didn't look like, I mean, it just looked like a little kid scribbling on a page or something. But yeah, it was just something like that, where we were just hanging out one night talking and everything, and she had mentioned that, and I brought up the fact that I was also colorblind. I mean, I'm not, I don't even like that word, because I'm not colorblind. I can see most colors. There's just a couple colors that I can't tell the difference between. They look exactly the same to me. And that's it. You know, it's not like I'm some alien or something, you know. But my wife is also one of the most amazing, caring, loving, wholesome, there for you kind of people in the entire world. So, but yeah, it was something like that, where I was just, you know, kind of mentioned it, and she got really upset, actually, for a minute, probably like a half an hour. She was really, really mad at me, because, you know, it'd been 3 years and she had no idea. And yeah, but now she like plays games with me and stuff about it. Like, she'll like pick a color. What's this? Like right now, the color that your name is popping up, I don't know if you can see the same color as me, but looks like yellow to me. But I don't know if you can even see the color I'm seeing. But the other thing too, though, right, is we figured out my wife it's green. Is yours the same as mine? Or are you saying yours is green? Okay. Oh, that's Jaleesa, dang it. Or Janisa, whatever. Okay. Yeah, mine looks like a really, really light lemon, or like maybe a really immature pepper or something like that. It looks like that color. Like a... I don't know. But anyway. Oh yeah, but my wife is pitch perfect. I found out, and like she's not much of like a music person. Like she really, really likes music to listen to it and stuff, but she doesn't play any instruments or anything like that. And like I was trying to basically be pitch perfect myself. Like I'm like, just keep trying, and I'll get it, you know, kind of thing. And then I asked her, like, you do it, and she got every one of them right exactly. And then she's like, but I'm not pitch perfect. I'm like, okay. And then I did it again, and she got all of them but one. And then I did it again, and she got all of them. So she's pitch perfect. Like, she hasn't honed her craft, but she's pitch perfect. And she almost takes it like an insult. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah, exactly. Like, I was so impressed with her, and she was just like, no. But she's the kind of girl that, like, you know, if you give her a compliment, she's, like, if it's somebody that, like, you know, she doesn't know too well or something like that, then she would just be very sweet about it and everything. But if it's somebody like, oh, I spend every other day with you, she's just going to let you know how she feels. But I like that. It makes it work. She's stubborn, but so am I. She pisses me off sometimes, but so do I. Piss her off. We still let each other know. I am kind of surprised that she didn't murder me or something when I told her that. Honestly, I just never even thought to mention it. Because I've dealt with it so long that it's not a big deal. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nightshade Man. You're a good dude. I like you, man. And I died, of course. Get back up. Get back up. Nope. So in the northern U.S., east or west coast, or mid, or west mid, east mid, right? So you got the west coast, you got the west mid, east coast, east. Okay. If I guess the state, will you tell me? I respect you though. If you don't want to say your state, that's totally cool, man. Don't do it if you don't want to. New York? I know all the capitals of every single state. So how about give me the capital of your state and I will know exactly what state you're in. And most people won't. Gotcha. SC, right? It's not? WV? Yep. Gotcha. You know what's funny is my adopted mom, because I was adopted, she lived in Charleston.
I decided I preferred clean.
I don't know why I was thinking of South Carolina, but Charleston, West Virginia. Yeah, it's I kind of hate that state just because yeah. Oh yeah, it's Columbia, South Carolina. That's right. Well, I mean, Nacho, my dog. How are you, dude? But yeah, Nightshade. My grandma was murdered actually in that same area, and it was devastating, super devastating. But yeah. And so I think my mom actually ended up moving after that. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, it was years and years and years ago. I mean, way years ago. Like, we're talking 1970 something, maybe. Like, I wasn't even alive when it happened. So, but the details are pretty gruesome. Pretty gruesome. And it affected my mom a lot. A whole lot. Which makes sense. But yeah, that's why just, West Virginia has kind of some memories I don't care to think about. Okay, I can't get it. Screw it. Yeah, for real. Seriously. Like, I just can't understand how people can bring themselves to doing things like that. Like, if I call into work, I feel like I want to kill myself because I'm so upset about the fact that I called into work, let alone murdering somebody. How would you ever, you have to be such a cold person, you know what I mean, to be able to do something like that and just be like, oh, well, yeah, tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, it was a pretty brutal murder, though. And I never got to meet her. And it sucks. But all good. It is what it is. So many people have had it way worse than me. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't really want to get in details because it's my grandma, but, basically a couple guys, like, hijacked her car and choked her to death on her panties and then threw her off a cliff. And that was my grandma. I don't I'm not trying to get sympathy or anything like that. I just, it's one of those things where it's like when a massive event like that happens, you can't just, because you talk about it, you're trying to get pity. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes people just need to talk about it because they need to talk about it. Has nothing to do with getting pity or somebody to feel sorry for me or anything else like that, And with my own life, like, I was adopted in another family. And actually, the brother that we had was actually adopted as well. And he was like 4 years older than me. And I'm the oldest of my mom's kids, I guess. My sister's older, but she wasn't part of that. So I was the oldest at that point. And so, but the same woman that adopted us originally had 6 kids. Her oldest daughter, which was the oldest kid in general, died from them trying to remove a mole, and they really effed up, and they killed her. So, and that was my sister. Surprisingly, actually, dude, I'm honestly totally okay. My wife tells me all the time how much, like, how normal I am for the things I've been through, you know? And I hate saying things like that, dude. It's not like there's so many people in the world that go through so much more than anybody, you know, than me or anybody else. You know. But everything affects people individually. And so, you know, but yeah, she always tells me, like, it's amazing I'm not in prison. It's amazing I'm not this or that, you know. It makes me feel good. So yeah, anyway, Nacho, my dog, how are you? Say something. Love you, brother. Where you at? Thank you, Nightshade. Really, thank you very much. You know, the hardest part, honestly, about being in that situation is when you try, like, after it's all done, right, and you get put into a foster family or anything else like that, and they expect you to just be, like, talking like a normal person when, you know, I had a lot of issues to deal with. And, you know, they take that as I didn't like them or something like that, when it's like, no, I was just dealing with a very traumatic situation. And, you know, they don't, I don't know. Foster families are just weird situations. It's hit and miss. Like, sometimes I've been in a couple foster families that were like the best foster families I've ever been in or I could ever want to be in. And I've been in some of the worst, you know. So, I mean, everybody's got their situations, you know. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Nacho. I missed you, brother. I really don't kind of know what I'm doing right now. I'm just sort of wandering till I figure out what I'm doing. I'm glad you're good, though, dude. We're good here, too. Just been working. Same old thing. Alright, let's try and follow this. I appreciate that, Nightshade. I really do. It means a lot. My wife says that to me all the time. Dude, you guys are some good people. I'm not sure when I'm going to end the stream, but yeah, please come back by, dude. Please do. My wife's laying in bed waiting for me, so you know what that means. I got at least a half an hour. I'm just kidding. She's not sitting there waiting. She's probably asleep, I guarantee it. She's a good person, though. She's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Nightshade. I mean, you know, share with your friends, you know. But yeah, anytime, you're welcome here, man. You are more than welcome here. And I'm trying to be more consistent. Like, lately it's been a little bit weird. We had to evacuate because of the fires. Then we came back, and the cats had pissed all over my freaking green screen. So I had to take it down and wait for my wife to wash it. Because she is amazing and does all those things for me. I told her I'd try. I don't know how. But she's just like, I don't want to teach you. I'll just do it myself. Sounds good. So... But yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent, you know. Do you have a YouTube channel, Nightshade? Nacho, you're my dog. I picture you just like hanging out on a bed or something, leaning back, watching YouTube videos or something. Maybe with the girl next door, something like that. Yeah, no, it got real close. It was like a mile and a half away from my house. I live in an apartment complex, at the moment. And me and my wife are about to get a house. But, yeah, it was literally like a mile and a half down the road from us. And so the news report came on, and it's like, you know, level 2, be ready to evacuate. But then after that, they were like, you might not get another warning. Like, it might just all of a sudden be burning your walls down. And so my wife kind of freaked out. And we're like, let's go to her mom's. So we did that. And then we came back and everything was okay. But it was pretty scary though, because we had to go through that night and just like look at all the pictures that we want to keep. Like my daughter, I haven't seen in a long time. Like I've got a few pictures of her. You know, we had to grab all that stuff. And it was kind of like, oh man, the end of the world's here. Yeah. We're good now, though. Everything's good. Everything's good. Dude, stop. So, yeah. We that was like maybe 2 weeks ago. We went and stayed a week with her mom. And then we came back, and it's now been about a week since we got back. So... And there's no smoke or anything like that. It's pretty much died down. Like that whole time that we were at her mom's house, my wife kept showing me like the smoke index or whatever the crap it is, where it tells you how bad it is. And like 300 or something like that is where it's like unhealthy. And then there's another one that's like extremely unhealthy at like 500. And so when we moved back, it was at like 230. The following morning, it was at 4. 4! I mean, that does not make sense. I hear a dragon, I think. Maybe not. But yeah, it was pretty nuts. I guess I'm heading... Oh my gosh. I'm just moving in a direction that's not even where I need to be going. Because I'm retarded. Might as well just warp somewhere close. Okay. Let's go... here. Yeah, the only kind of embarrassing thing about my mother-in-law and my own mother, like when we got married, it was like a year and a half ago or something like that. May 18th, 2019. Or 2019 is when we got married. But her mom is so amazing. Like she, forced me basically to call her mom, which I wanted to. It's just a little bit awkward, but she made it not awkward. And my own mom is an issue. A big issue. And, when I go to my wife's mom and be like, oh, look what my mom said. And then she gets really mad and she wants to beat her up and stuff. And it's kind of funny, actually. I love it. It shows how much they care about me that they would kick my mom's ass because she's naive. Whoa! I'm sort of kidding. I do love my mom more than anything, but there's a lot to that. Like, let me give you an example here. So, when we were put in foster care, right? And we'd gone through a bunch of different homes, probably 4 or 5 at that point, and she finally had gotten visitation rights, where she could come and pick us up and hang out with us for a little bit. And normally, at first, it was like a supervised visit thing where you had to go to like Laurelhurst College and all this stuff. And like they would have rooms for people, to have visitation with people or whatever. And anyway, the whole time when I'd come and see her, and they're like, oh yeah, she's only got 30 days left. 30 days left and you guys get to see her again. Or you guys get to be, back with your mom. Yeah, exactly. But then she just disappeared. Like, I didn't see her again for another 20 years. So, and recently she actually came back into my life. And my sister and my wife both are like, you need to give her a chance, And my sister's been trying for a while because I guess my sister's been in contact with her for quite a while. Not too long. I mean, it wouldn't be more than 4 or 5 years or something. But yeah, it was just a horrible thing. A horrible thing. And then the next time I saw her after that, that's when I was like 8 years old. The very next time I saw her was when I was 22 years old. Or no, wait. It would have been 21 years after, so when I was 29. I was 29 years old. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to rant on that kind of thing. I was telling my wife the other day just about how people talk about that kind of thing, and it's like, oh, poor me. I'm not trying to be the poor me kind of guy. I'm just explaining, like, I'm messed up because of these certain things. But you guys are freaking amazing. You guys are awesome. And like you said, that's the whole thing. My whole entire point was just that my wife says that all the time, is like how I'm so normal for what I've been through. But I hate those words. I hate that. There's so many people that have been through way more than me. So. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. No. Oh, no. She's killing me. I'm going to have to kill her, huh?
I'll let you live.
Oh, good.
You've been a worthy patron. Shall I join
thought I was
you
gonna
once
have to kill
more,
her.
free of charge? Walk always.
You're right, man. You're definitely right. I mean, that's the kind of thing I wish people would have told me when I was younger, But either way, this isn't just a, poor me party. You know what I mean? What's up with you? What's your story? I mean, you don't have to put anything in you don't want to. But what's your story, man? I appreciate you coming by. Nacho, my dog, I'm still thinking about you, dude. Hook it up. Lurk. Dude, the terrain in this place is frucked. You know what's crazy is we got that video game Animal Crossing. Yeah, yep. Gotcha, dude. 100,000%. I just had an issue like that come up recently. One of the most, horrific things you could tell your wife. Not that I've done, that somebody else has done. And she wasn't happy about it. Or was I? I don't want to be cryptic. I just don't want to be blasting that stuff all over the internet. I'm like that though too. Cause have you ever taken ZQL? Anybody? Nacho? Nightshade? ZQL? Like I would imagine Nightshade. You probably Well, I mean, I know Nightshade lives in northern the U.S. Nacho lives like Midwest, I think, or Europe. I can't necessarily remember. It's been a bit, and he just told me that just recently, so I can't remember where you're from. I think it might be Germany or. I can't remember. I suck, man. Sorry. Anyway, ZQL is awesome. It's just like a sleep aid thing, basically. Take a couple swigs and go to bed, and it just lets you sleep all night long without waking up. Ow. Dude. But yeah, because I can like be sleeping, and then all of a sudden, like my wife, she gets up really early until Monday, because on Monday I'm going back to day shift, so I'll be streaming in the evenings after Monday. Yeah. Well, ZQL's over the counter. It's just a bottle, you know. It's like NyQuil, basically. They would have it right next to the NyQuil, and it's just a, liquid that's not for a cold, it's just for sleeping. But I drink way too much. Way more than I should. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it helps me sleep. I don't know. Okay, let's go this way. And then my wife is like, she's kind of a lightweight, so she'll have like a swig, and then she's done in like 20 minutes. It's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, I need to get a horse or something. Yeah. Lucky you, Nacho. Rub it in, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I can fall asleep pretty quickly, but I'm up 20 minutes later. And it's like as soon as the wind howls or the tree drops a leaf or anything, and I'm up. Just the slightest little sound and I'm up, and I hate it. It's rough. Yeah, exactly. You're funny, Nightshade. Dude, do you guys know who Barb or Barbarous King, Mario Maker streamer? Because I don't know if that emoji is him, but it looks exactly like Barb. Nacho, I'm guessing it's not. Is it like the Kappa or something like that? Are you talking about sleeping or about the stream right now? Jeesh! Oh, I see. No, I actually haven't. I've never tried that. I mean, I have to wear earplugs all day long at work, and so it's really, really hard for me to want to put earplugs in at any given point if I'm not at work. And so it's a little bit difficult, but I mean, if it helps, I mean, I'd probably be down for it. I mean, I'm sure. Oops. No! Dang it. Yeah, because I tried like melatonin and all these other things, and it's just like, I don't have a problem falling asleep. I have a problem staying asleep. Like, I will wake up every 20 freaking minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got some, so I'll definitely try it. I mean, I tried once before, and it kind of just got tangled up because I got a wife next to me and everything. Ugh. Man, I'm dying. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely try it though. I mean, I've got the earbuds, but it's just like, it's also got that thing where it's like a, what do they call those things? Remember, I asked my wife earlier today, like, do you guys remember like when girls would have those little braid things that they would put in their hair like that, and it's just like a rainbow kind of looking thing, right? I didn't make that up. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Exactly, right? And I tried telling my wife about it today, and she just looked at me like I was freaking from Mars. I'm like, no, seriously, I've seen them many times. Like yellow and red and everything, and it's just like a rainbow that you put your hair back, you know? And she just was clueless. Made me feel dumb. But somebody knows what I mean. And that is a bad thing, actually. Like, I don't want to sleep through, you know, like an earthquake or something. Or speaking of that, I saw a video about, like, you know, top 5 weirdest somethings or whatever. But this guy lived in California. Or not California, Alaska. Right? And, like, he was a sleepwalker. And he walked a lot. Sorry. And he woke up one day and sleepwalked out into his yard. Anyway, he walked out into his yard, right? And just like his underwear. And it was like -30 degrees outside. And he died in a sleepwalk. Could you imagine Like you wake up in the middle of the night, go walk into the snow, never wake up again. Crazy, right? You can pears in bulk for cheap on Amazon without those. Yeah. Brutal, dude. Brutal, right? Negative 30 degrees and he just had his underwear on. He walks outside like everything's just totally fine. And they find him in a freaking snowbank dead. Brutal, dude. The only thing that reminded me of that actually is that so my wife's mom and my niece, right? So my wife's sister's kid, they both have birthdays on the same day, and it was September 23rd, right? So we just went and had breakfast like on Sunday for them. And I can't remember what I was gonna say. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, we just had yeah, seriously. Dude, my wife, like, it's kind of a little bit funny just because, like, I know myself and I know I would never, ever, ever, hurt my wife or anybody in the world, to be honest. But, she knows that I'm, like, a true crime fan. Like, I like watching, like, true crime stuff. And, like, in the mornings when I wake up and I'm listening to some stupid documentary about somebody, like some true crime thing. And she's always just, like, makes a point about how I'm weird because I like to watch that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, it just makes me feel better about my own life. When I watch these people, I'm like, look, all the mistakes I've made, all the stupid shit I've done, I'm not that guy. I'm not that bad. And so it just kind of makes me feel better about myself, really. But she thinks I'm just plotting to kill her someday. Not really. She has said that, but I'm pretty sure she's joking. So. No. I love my wife so much. Like, I would die if she died. Like, I need her so bad. You have no idea. If you had any clue what she does for me, I cannot, I need her. Yeah, dude. Like nacho, like what you're talking about, like that Z-Quil stuff I was talking about just a little bit ago. Like I would take some of that, and then like I'd get in. I work at swing shift, right? So it'd be like 9, 10 o'clock. It doesn't usually kick in for like an hour, and she is amazing. And so I would take it usually around like 10 o'clock, right? Because I'm off at 10:30. By the time I'm home, it's 11, an hour later. And so, I try and do that, but yeah. I don't know, but yeah, and I just, I still can't sleep though. I can fall asleep easily. I just can't stay asleep. And then recently, like, she's been waking up because she's like super stressed out about work and stuff like that because everybody just uses her and freaking walks all over her constantly. And so, it's just a hectic freaking mess. But yeah, she is amazing. She's awesome. She's the best wife in the world. Oh yeah. I dare anybody to walk up to a freaking wolf. Where's my... There it is. And just punch him in the face. Wow. Close. Dude, wouldn't that be awesome? Like, I've been trying to talk my wife into getting a bull mastiff. But she's like, our house is not that big. Dude, that reminds me of a video I just saw. Nacho. And it's this, oh my gosh, could you imagine? These things just blow my mind constantly. So there's this car, right? Sitting on the road, right in the middle of the road. Engine running and everything. And his foot is on the brake, just sitting there on the brake. Right? And he's in the middle of the road. Well, people going by are like, hey, I think this guy's dead. Like, he's dead inside of his car here. And so the cops come, and they're, like, talking to him. Or, well, it takes them, like, 5 minutes to wake the guy up just because he's, like, so out of it that, you know. It's like my dad, right? Where you got to just, like, sock him a couple times and, you know, push him off the couch and then do the little right onto his stomach, all that stuff. And then he'll finally wake up. It was kind of like that kind of thing, but this guy never woke up. Like, you know, the other police came that were working with him that day. They find him in his police cruiser just like that, right? And like bottles of alcohol and everything like that. And then so all these other police officers show up. It's on YouTube. You can see this on YouTube. And all the other officers show up, and they're like, they had to break the window because he wasn't responding. Even after they broke the window, he still wasn't responding. He's still... Right? And so then they start taking like his blood pressure on his arm with the little thing. And, you know, they're like, oh, it's a little bit weird. Something's wrong here. And then they had to lift him up, put him in a stretcher, take him to the ambulance, and he didn't wake up for like 3 days. Like 3 days later, he woke up and had no idea. The last thing he remembered was he was driving around in his freaking cop car. Is that not insane? And here's the craziest part. He didn't get any charges at all. No drunk driving, no... you know, reckless endangerment, nothing. Nothing. And he's still employed with the same department. Talk about a double standard, right? I mean, that's so freaking insane. Yeah, right? It's like La La Land. Like, I don't know if I could pull up the video. I mean, I can. But I don't know if it would copyright me or something. I don't think it's like a copyrighted video, but you can see it. It's kind of crazy. He's like begging. One of the things he says, he's like, I'm on my way to Jerry Cannon's house, who was like the main police commissioner of the state or whatever. But Jerry Cannon was the guy standing right next to him when he said that. So he's like, I'm going to Jerry Cannon's house. He's like, that's me, man. Stupid. So stupid. Right? Dude, that thing looks like the Kappa. I don't know even what the Kappa is, but I know what it looks like. And it looks similar. But yeah, it's freaking crazy, dude. That's so crazy. Like, I think most cops are like really, really good people. And we need police. We really, really need police. You know, it's part of an agenda to get rid of the police. But I do think the police need to do a better job. I do not think we need to get rid of them. I think they need to do a better vetting job. They need to care more about the citizens. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's, you know, the same people that are like, oh no, we want to abolish the police. And then somebody steals their purse and they try calling the police and nobody answers. You know, that kind of thing. It's just so Fisher Price, you know? It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, I'm down to reform. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that are in jail that, like, for drug crimes and stuff like that. They should just get rid of that immediately. Because, you know, most people, if you're going to smoke, you're going to smoke. If you're not going to smoke, you're not going to smoke. You know, if I was a smoker, I'm going to find a way to smoke. If I'm not, I ain't going to smoke. So, you know. They do need reforming, but, I mean, are you like, Nightshade, are you completely just like, F the cops, get rid of them all? What do you think? Because, like, to me, what really stands out is the fact that they want to make sure that you know, our American citizens don't have guns. But then at the same time, they want to go, you know, police are the only ones that should have guns, but they're also the ones that are the worst people ever, and we need to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of a contradiction to me. No, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. I'm just saying we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of thing. Like, there's always going to be bad apples in everything. But does it come down to the training? Does it come down to the supervisors? Does it come down to their personality? Right? Because I know some really crazy people that would be great cops just because they, you know, they have courage and they stick to what they say. And yeah, I mean, Nacho, aren't you you're in not Sweden, not Switzerland. I think it starts with an S, right, though? With the where are you from again? Slovenia. Yeah, see, I knew it started with an S. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like I've always told my wife, right, that as far as America goes, you've got two wings of the same dirty bird, right? So you got a Republican Party and the Democrat Party. They pretend that they're against each other in order to keep us paying attention to this theater. Because as long as we're paying attention to what they're putting in front of us, we're not paying attention to the corruption that's happening behind the scenes. And so, you know, I think both sides have a part to play in it as far as keeping us, the people, occupied and not paying attention. Yeah. You know, and so, but it's gotten to the point now where it's just like, you know, I don't think America's ever going to be the same. We're screwed. We're really screwed. Yeah, exactly. They're both sides. I mean, I think it's all just like a plot where it's like they're going to, you know, they go behind the scenes at night and go, okay, tomorrow I'm going to call you a bitch. You can call me a prick, and then I'll sneeze on you, you know, or something like that, where it's just like they're making these plans behind the scenes, and then the debate comes and they're just good actors, you know. I mean, that's kind of how I see it. I'm not so sure about the Biden-Trump thing, but in the past, that's how I've always viewed it. Because, you know, think about it. Why do they want a two-party system? What's wrong with a 15-party system? Right? Is there an issue with that? I mean, wouldn't it only make it that much more secure as far as what, you know, secure in the thoughts of the American people? Yeah, definitely. But, oh man, you know what really kind of sucks about it? Is my coworker, like, I'm the lead in my department, right? So I have to train hold on. Don't kill me. So I got a guy I got to train. And I've been training him for probably like a year and a half. Or a year, maybe. Like about a year. He's been training to do my job. And he's got some ways to go. But, he's super paranoid. Like on his Facebook, like he had the company that we work for on there, and like he's been telling me for the last 3 days about how he took it off because he doesn't want him to come after him and all these things. Like people are getting nuts, super nuts. That's crazy. But yeah, he's just like, oh, I don't want to say this or that because I might give them ideas. I know they're listening to me through the phone. Things like that. It's just like, dude, if they're going to come and attack you, there's going to be 500,000 people before they get to you. So, chill out. But, yeah, he's just super paranoid. Good dude, though. Very good dude. Like, he cares about everybody. No, come on. But it's just, it's like one of those things where, like, have you ever been at Thanksgiving where, like, your niece brings a boyfriend or something like that, and they're, like, just trying to make everybody laugh, and you're constantly having to do this stupid fake laugh constantly? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like that. I don't know. I think they both suck. All right, here we go. Back at it. Nothing? Take the cheese, Will. Yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where I think a lot of people just want to portray to their friends, like, how into this thing, like, I know everything about politics. Yeah. That's funny. That's rich. Like, what's so funny about him? Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though, about that election, okay? As an American citizen, like, I know what's going on here. And I know Nightshade probably, I think you're also American citizen, northern U.S. But, how do I say this? I think Trump pretty much has it in the bag. If it's a fair election, Trump's going to win 100%. Right? I have problems with Trump, but honestly, if I had to pick between the two, it would be Trump. Because he's got a history of creating good jobs, helping African Americans, helping Hispanics, and all the rest of it, Whereas Biden's been in 47 years and hasn't done anything. And so, but again, I'm open-minded. I'm willing to listen. I'm not sold out to anybody. So, yeah, well, I mean, and that's what I'm kind of getting at right now, right? Is that the American press and those that are in control have designed this perfectly. Mark my words. They have created, no matter who wins, whether it's Trump people are going to be really, really pissed off, and they're going to go into the streets and they're going to riot. If Biden wins, Biden people are going to go, Trump people are going to, you know what I mean. Biden people are going to go, Trump people are going to go and, basically fight for Trump to be president. And then the people that go against Trump are going to want Biden to be president, And so it's just kind of like the whole thing, no matter what, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a giant issue. It's one of those things where it's like, do you feel the other shoe is about to drop? You know what I mean? Yeah, but this is the thing, though, right? Is Nightshade. America is the last bastion of freedom. There is nowhere else to go after this. Nowhere. Everybody's got kings, they've got dictatorships, everything else. America is worth fighting for because of the fact that we are doing it separately and differently than everybody else. There's not another place in the world that you can do that. You can go to Canada, but I'm just saying, you don't have the right to free speech. They're going to tell you, you're not allowed to say anything about, this or that or anything else. And if you do, they can take you to jail. And so, that's one of the scary things about this whole situation is like there is no other bastion of freedom anywhere. Like we have to fight for it, Yeah, there's a debate tomorrow also, Nacho and Nightshade. There's a debate tomorrow. The first one that's happened since Biden got nominated. And so most of us in America think like Trump has, we've seen him for like 3.5 years, right? Like there's things about him that bug me, but at the same time, like they're so minuscule compared to the effect that he's having against everything else, where it's like hard for me to pinpoint those little things. If the media wasn't just attacking him about everything, I'd be picking those little things. You know what I mean? But since the media is just doing all that, all I can do is basically, grab those little things and be like, look, he's doing what he can do for the American people. Yeah. Yep. It's true. I mean, I think that's the whole plan. That's the entire plan, is they're trying to set it up to where no matter whether it's Biden that wins, one side's going to erupt. If it's Trump that wins, the other side's going to erupt. That's their goal. That's their entire goal, because they know they can't win, just legitimately. And so that's why the pandemic, all these things have been coming out. I mean, I think it's a real thing, Like, there's so many people that just listen to the media 100% of the time. If the media says black is white, they're going to go, no, that's white, when pointing at something black. Just because the media said it. And, a lot of people in America are like that. There are some, though. Like I see a few every day in my life. Nightshade, you probably do too. I mean, I would imagine. But that actually understand, just fighting or caring about something like that, Where it's like, I don't care about Trump. I don't necessarily even like Trump. His results have been great. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, what he's doing. He's a measured evil, right? So I know what he's going to do. I know he's trying, probably just to get people to like him. But whatever the case is, I know he's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? I know he's not going to destroy the country. He's going to do everything he can to make himself look good. And so, at this point in time where he's an outsider, it's kind of one of those things. For me, at least. But, at the same time, a lot of other people I would have rather picked. I never played Skyrim Civil War. Is that like is that a Skyrim game? I don't know. He just really kind of does bug me, but at the same time, it's one of those things like your uncle, right? Oh, it's a quest in the game? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, but see, that's the whole thing. I'm trying to understand the story. It's hard because they're not like, they don't like line you up to figure out the story and like, you got to go here first and then there first. Like with Zelda, the first quest starts when you get to Kakariko Village and you have to talk to the lady there to, move on into the quest. But this game is a little bit different where it's just like, oh yeah, figure it out. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Have you played Breath of the Wild? I'm sure you have. All right. Here we go. We need to go this way. Dude. When's your birthday? Like, you don't, I mean, you don't have to answer, you don't. When's both of your birthdays? If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to, but Jan 4th? Mine's March 11th. I'm like the Dalai Lama. Let's see, January 4th, 2002, right? Okay, 2002, yeah. It's kind of crazy. Your December? Okay. I don't remember if I even asked you how old you were there. Mine is, my year at least is 1985 is when I was born. Isn't that crazy? I'm freaking an old man. But my wife's sister is a lot older than us, so it makes us feel better.
What the?
Dude, you're in your prime. I'm your mom's age, 35. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, get up. How do you... What the crikey? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I have to ask my wife all the time when I was born. Like, I can never remember it. I mean, I know the day. I just... Sometimes I struggle with the year. Oh, come on, you stupid! That's what you deserve, dude. Alright, so hold on. Hold on a second. I want to do a magic trick to you guys. If I can, okay? I need to think for a second here. Give me a moment. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I gotta figure out something real fast. Alright, you can just watch the side of my head for a second. It's gonna blow your minds, I promise. It's coming, I promise. Uno momento. Dude, oh my gosh, hold on, let me figure this out, because it's gonna blow your minds. All of you can do this. Just give me a second, I promise. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to look it up real quick. I can't figure it out. Like, I'm trying to do some Pythagorean theorem crap in my head, which does not work. I want you guys to do this. Seriously. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure it out myself if I can't find it on here. Oh, I want to do this so bad. Okay, give me another second just to figure this out. Pick a number first. Double it. Add 10. No, hold on. Nightshade. It's going to be funny when I actually figure out what I'm doing. I haven't done it yet. I have to figure out this formula, which is a pain in the ass. But I promise you, I'm going to blow your mind when I figure it out. Alright, so pick a number, double it, add 10. Five head. Yeah, I know. I've had a 5 head since like probably 8th grade, something like that. It's all good though. I am what I am, and that's what I am. Dude, I want to do this with you guys so bad. I'm going to try and figure it out. Okay, I got it. I got it. You ready? Everybody ready? It's going to be difficult, Nacho. You better have a calculator. Alright. I'll wait for Nacho to say something real quick. Do you really want to go with 175,300 or 138,234? No, you're awesome, Nacho. Dude, I love you so much. Alright. Think of a number. It could be any number you want. Anything in the world. The smaller, the easier, the bigger, the harder. So just pick like a, 72, something like that. But it's up to you. Whatever you want. So pick a number and let me know when you got it. Okay. I know Nacho. Okay. All right, you ready? The next step, double it. Okay? Take your number and double it. Told you it's going to be difficult, Nacho. That's not the hard part either. You should have picked like 17 or something. But you're smart. I mean, I'm sure you got it. Okay, so you took your original number and then doubled it. Next, I gotta wait for Nacho. You guys are gonna be mind blown. Okay, you ready? Add 10. Add 10 to your number. Not your number, but I mean the number that you're at right now. And let me know when you're ready. Okay. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. All right. So now what you're going to do is cut it in half. Divide the number you have in half. And tell me when you're ready. All right, next, subtract the number that you started with. Tell me when you're ready. So I think that's both of you. 5. Am I right? Am I right? That's fun. I don't know if I got his right or not. Oh my god. Should have went with 987,342,618,000. Or no, 987,342,618. That's funny. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm a misogynist? Are you saying masochist or misogynist? Masochist. Oh, I see. Yes, that's true. A little bit. I don't even know where I'm freaking going. Come on, get up there. Yeah, there you go. It's fun. Do you know how that works, though? So basically, like, you know, I asked you to add a number to it. Like, in that case, I said add 10, right? And so when I said add 10, it was before the formula ever happened. Okay? And so on the other side of it, you know, after the formula had happened, I say, you know, delete your, or remove your original number, subtract your original number. And so basically you're just doing half of the problem on one side and the full problem on the other side. And so I don't know if that made sense, but like if you pick 10 and then I'm going to still say double it and do this and do that. Well, on the other side I go double it, do this, do that, and then I say remove your original number. So basically the 10 in the beginning, you know, was added to your number. The 10 at the end was cut in half. It's such a hard thing to... Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm freaking talking about. Like, I know the concept in my mind, but I just can't make the words happen. Yeah, man. It's fun, though. Sure, man. $987 million is a lot, dude. You're hilarious. I wish I knew you, man. I wish I really, like, you know, you grew up in Oregon. That'd be awesome. You seem like a cool as hell dude. Dude, let's try it again. Just you and me, Nacho, okay? Pick a number. I want to see if I can do this without looking at the notes. $69. Dude, you're so funny. All right. Double it. 138, right? Yep. All right, now you're going to add 6. Add 6. $144? $143? $144. Okay. All right. So then you're going to cut it in half. And you can see the feature. Dude, you're freaking brilliant. You're smart, man. You're really smart. You got it. You got it. You got it. I think you know how it works. See what I mean, though, when I was saying, like, it's like you do part of the equation on this side, and then you only do half of the equation on that side, which is why you only get half the answer. That's an awesome-looking moon, dude. I wish we could see that. Like, in the mornings when we come outside. I'd probably freak out, though, and be like, we're dying. Yeah, you're right. But you know what's funny is nobody freaking knows it. I can't think of anything else. I had got a cool magic trick like with the cards, but I can't do that. It's fun. Mountain Dew. Do you like the regular Mountain Dew or like the Code Red Mountain Dew? Or one of the other ones? My wife's brother drinks nothing but Code Red Mountain Dew. Which is so weird to me. He's a bit weird though too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't usually drink soda, but I know Mountain Dew was one of my favorites when I did drink soda. I love Mountain Dew. My wife is obsessed with Nutella. It's so funny. Not true. Alright, come on. Come on, Lydia, or whatever your name is. I'm just going to call her Lydia. Hopefully it doesn't offend her. I don't think she's going to be too worried about it. Yeah, there's this guy, like, when I started my job, it was back in, like, 2008, I think. And there was one guy who was, like, 55 or something like that, and another guy that was, like, 40, and then there was me that was, like, 20. So 60, 40, 20 kind of thing. Well, the 40 guy ended up leaving because they didn't pay us enough, and he asked us for a raise, or asked my boss for a raise, and my boss was like no, and so he left, and so now it's just me and the old guy. Well, the old guy's gone on Friday. Friday is his last day, and I've been training this other guy. Oh no. But he's like kind of really slow. Super slow. He's not... I mean, he's good at what he does. He doesn't make a whole... Well, never mind. He does make quite a bit of mistakes. Anyway, that's what I'm stuck with. I mean, he's a good dude. He's like one of the nicest guys ever. Like, I've never heard him say a bad word about anybody. Oh! Oh! Dang. Do it. Dude, these guys... Screw them. But yeah, Friday, Al's gone forever. He's the last guy that I worked with. As soon as he leaves, I'm already his boss, but when he leaves, I will have been there longer than anybody else. Ever. Ever. Alright. Go no! Dang. Dude, these guys are freaking brutal. Well, basically, I make... It's hard to explain. There, you know, like F-35 and like secret planes and jets and stuff that the government makes. We build those, and you know, like I've taken a couple pictures to try and show my wife what I do. But basically, what happens is like they go to make those turbine engines for those kind of, you know, planes, tanks, anything like that. Mostly the F-35 bomber. And so, you know, what they do, it's kind of like a batch of cookies, right? So the first cookie they make, they're going to give to us. And we cut it up and we test it and we heat treat it and everything else, what the part is originally going to see eventually. And so if we can say this piece passed, we can say the part is good. You see what I mean? And so that's what I do, is just basically test the weapons that they make. Yeah, it's the only way I know how to talk about it. It's hard. It's difficult, man. Hey, I just ate up so much food and I have no... I did come up with a cookie thing on my own, though. So, ching. I don't know how I'm so freaking out of life. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's kind of getting a little bit nuts recently. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are going to be leaving. Just because, like, all of a sudden, like, think about this, right? We work in a foundry in Oregon, right? And so I'm in Oregon, United States, Oregon. But we're not allowed to use hammers. We're not allowed to use crowbars. We're not allowed to use wrenches. We're not allowed to use anything, basically, at all. But we can just weld up our own little makeshift thing, and that's fine. That's totally fine. They don't have a problem with that. But you can't use an actual crowbar. So, yeah. Whoa, dude. But they pay me quite good, so I'm alright. Yeah, exactly. And what's funny is that most of the time, you know, by the time that we're having to cut a slice off a bar, because that's usually what the people out in the foundry do, is they cut the slice, bring it to us, and then we tell them whether or not it's a good enough slice. And so for us to be out there cutting the slices is like, yeah, we're really bored and we're, you know, trying to find something to do. But, you know, they have it hidden so often, and, like, people just don't understand what we even do. Like, the people right next door to me don't know what I do. And we've tried to get a raise, but, you know, the guy that trained me he asked for a raise like 2 or 3 times. The first time he got us a raise, but then the second time they denied him, the third time they denied him, and then he left. And so he was the guy that trained me, and now it's just me and this guy, Al, who's about to he's going to be retiring on this Friday. And then I have Rich, who's my trainee. It's a little bit messed up, though. I mean, it's basically just tribal knowledge is the whole point. It's like there's nothing to refer to. There's no SOPs. Nothing. It's just completely just like, how did we do it the last time? Dang, man. I need to get out of this one. Well, yeah, anyway. He just kind of like calls out everything I do when I tell him, like, you know, they have this rule where you can't have any kind of box or bucket or anything like that on the ground. It has to be sitting on a pallet, labeled. And so, you know, I was trying to explain that to him, and he kept saying, like, well, we could just put a bucket right here and put some of this, you know, gating. We call it gating. It's like the extra, you know, when you cast a turbine engine, you have to have like these struts or something, right? Like braces that hold it, and then they cut it off at burnout to where the part actually falls out. It's kind of like one of those erector set kind of things, or whatever it is, where you pop it out. Yeah, you get it. It's kind of like that. But, well, and the rest of it that's remaining is called gating, and we melt it back down and add it back into the heats. But yeah. Anyway, it's very ridiculous. They don't, you know, it's a communication problem. They don't listen to the people that do the job. They just decide, oh, this is going to help. Let's do that. But yeah, they're like, you can't use saw. Oh, dang it. Can't use saws, can't use anything. You know what's really funny about that, though, is that the first training I ever had. Now, I don't want to offend anybody here, but he was a gay guy, right? Nice guy, very nice guy. He was very nice to me. He was kind of a little bit moody at times, especially at 5 in the morning. But, you know, anyway, he had some major problems with a lot of the stuff we did. And then he just decided to leave. And so that was my first training. He got in trouble. And so as soon as he got in trouble, he was just like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. This job sucks. It's kind of funny, actually. All right, let's go. Come on. But he was one of those guys, too, that it's like, you know, we had to start work at 5 a.m. And so until like 9 a.m., he wasn't even listening to a word I said. By 9, he was basically trying to pay attention, but then at 1 o'clock, he was done for the day. So, a little bit ridiculous. No, not at all. Some of my best friends are gay. Ow. Like, you know, it's just like any other person, right? Oh, no, that's my... Oh, dang it. Sorry, girl. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't hate anybody, man. Like, it's not really my thing, but, I mean, you know, love, I know how love's important, you know. Find that wherever you find it, freaking hold on to it. But, I mean, I'm just saying, he was that kind of person, but, you know, what bugged me the most was just the fact that, you know, we had to start work at 5 a.m. And he wasn't even there until like 9 a.m. would he start listening. Somehow I fell off that cliff. And then at like 1 he would be done for the day. Are you really? Like woman to man or man to woman? Well, I mean, I wish you all the best, you know. That's cool. I mean, be you. Do what you want to do, you know. It's your life. Make it count for you, not for somebody else. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's just, you know, the world's kind of gotten really weird lately. Really, really weird. You know, what matters is, like, you're a nice person. You're friendly. Who wouldn't want a friend like that? Yeah, no. Definitely my fault. I mean, you know, I don't know if you're trying to keep it from anybody or anything like that, but yeah, that was me. I'm sorry, I kind of brought that up, but you know, like I said though, I mean, we're all just people, you know. I mean, it's not fair for you to have to be given a place in life that you just have to deal with. Like, this is what it is for you. Like, you should be able to decide what it is you want to do. What it is you want to be. Yeah. No, it's all good. I mean, I wish you the best. I really do. I hope you're super, super happy. And, I mean, you're always welcome here. Always. Nothing like that. You know, I've got my own issues, so... But yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. What matters is the content of our character. Yeah, for sure. 100%. 100% I've got your back. 100%. But I mean, it just boils down to the fact of, you know, it's your life. Live it how you want to. Live it how you want to. And if somebody, you know, discourages or despairs or, you know, attacks or anything else, it's like, well, they're the unhappy ones, right? So... I do wish you the best, though. I really, really do. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, though. That dude ran off.
Not now.
Where are you? I hear it. Blackthorn, that sounds familiar.
No sign of who in Dagon's name are you? Speak.
I think I might have just hit my thing. Yeah, I mean, I think, a lot of the time the media and everybody else is just kind of trying to point us to believe a certain thing where it's like, if you're just a human, just a person, like, what's the problem, right? If you're happy, be happy. If I'm happy, I'm going to be happy. We need to get rid of the media. That's the whole problem.
Yourself.
In my mind. Hey. She's freaking... Oh, you haven't missed much. I'm trying to figure out how to not die from this guy because he's freaking out on me. I hope you find your earring. Are you eating soup or something? Is it in the soup? Ah, man, I knew it. Not much. I made my way over here, and now this guy is bodying me. Oh. Yeah, these really got giant gauges in my ears, but luckily I stretched them right, and so it didn't rip. But I see people all the time that have the rip from stretching. It's freaking weird. And I had snake bites, but my daughter kept pulling them out. She wouldn't pull them out, but she would just knock them against my teeth constantly. So I had to get rid of them. I mean, she was very, very little. Alright, I don't want to go in there right now. What gauge are you at? Dude, I need... Oh, double zero. That's pretty big. I mean, I think I got one size, maybe two sizes past that, but mine healed up pretty quick. Like, I could fit a little diamond or something, but that's it. Same with my lips. But the lips are the worst because you keep biting on them too, and you're like... And you're biting on this plate of metal. Chips up your teeth all crazy. Half an inch. Oh my gosh. That'd be cool though. I mean, I always liked my snake bites, but my daughter just always ripped them out, and so it was a bad deal. Two empty barrels, thanks. Yeah, I think I got to, whatever's after the double lot, like, I don't know what it is, but whatever the next step up is. And you said you're 18? Dude, it's so weird how much times have changed. When I was 18, if I had gotten my ear pierced, my mom would have freaking put me in a dress and then beat me to death. That's crazy. don't. Where am I freaking going? Yeah, I skipped school to get my. Oh gosh, my piercings. On my senior year, but then my clutch went out like halfway back to the school, and so they found me skipping. Stupid. Dude, I cannot figure this out. Pig. He's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Boom. Maybe I'll do the ending, the books. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, for me, it's more like, you know, I don't know. I think I like tattoos more than piercings just because piercings are like, you know, oh, crap. Okay. Like, puts a hole in you, and I don't want a hole in me. Dude, this is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, I think I want to get another tattooer. Or a couple more tattoos here pretty soon. Possibly. If I can find my freaking thing I'm looking for. Can you hear the cat? He's got the weirdest meow ever. It's like, it's weird. It's kind of super annoying. I love him though. Alright, nothing over there. I got one of those too, dude. I got one of those too. Like I was saying, I was adopted or whatever. My very first tattoo was like 2 bullets, like kind of, you know, like in the let me see if I can, like in the crevices of my, you know what I mean? Sort of like in that area, and it's bullets with my parents' names on them. My mom was not happy about that. But then again, I didn't even know my mom until I was like 22, so. Okay. Dude, why do I feel so lost right now? Nope. But yeah, I was gonna do like a whole like kind of theme around the waist where I was gonna like have the 6 shooters and all that, but I never did. Holy crap, it's hot in here. Whew. Yeah, exactly. It was like some stupid cartoon bullet. It was like SpongeBob drew a bullet. And I told him right from the beginning, like, don't make it look cartoony. And he made it look very cartoony. But then he also did my daughter and her middle name on my arms. I I don't know if you can even see it. On this side. It's, whoa, back. Sophia. Wait. Oh. Here we go. Oh, come on. Here we go. Riley. You can't even see it. It's hard to do that. Sophia Riley. But that's like the only good tattoo I have. Though. Like, all the other ones suck. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy story. Dude, there's just a horse chilling. I get to keep him? Yeah. I could, but I kind of like my mom, like being upset about it. It's kind of nice. Just because she's let me spend 22 years with somebody else raising me. So, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, ha 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 ha! You know? If I had to, if it was somewhere like, you know, more visible, I probably would, but the only person that ever sees those are my wife, so. Okay, I don't want to go in here right now. I need to go. Manchezzo. Her forehead or mine? Yeah, I should get a picture of her forehead with the dick on my forehead. Right? Oh, that's funny. No, she's a good chick, dude. She's a real good Joe. No! Dang it. Gee, I can't wait to put a giant flopping dick on my forehead. That's gonna be wonderful. I'm gonna get all the chicks that way. Oh wait, I'm married, never mind. Piggy, what is your deal? What's the problem? My cat's going crazy. Would you use a cooking spit? It's kind of a weird thing to call. Cooking device. Would not be good. I can tell you that. It would not. Oh, dead. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. It would not be good. I can tell you that. I think it'd be better to just draw like a giant vagina on her forehead. Like with a Sharpie. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going? Seriously, we're like 3,000 miles away. That's crazy. Yeah, you probably would hear her screaming, actually. And I would never probably breathe again. She would kill me. No, she's a good chick. She's really good. That's funny. Dude, like, that kind of reminds me of my high school years, to be honest. Like, my friend that I lived with, like, I moved into his house when I was, like, probably 15 or something like that. Because I was adopted to this family, and I didn't really attach to that family, so, you know, I went and lived with my friend. And he was in a band that was, you know, semi-popular, at least in Portland. And so they never made it anywhere, and they got, you know, they all kind of broke apart or whatever. But, yeah, I lived with him from when I was 15 on. But, yeah, his girlfriend was my girlfriend's best friend, and they used to fight so much, constantly. Like, we'd go and party, and one of them would be, like, in a tree out back in an orchard somewhere, just because they're upset. A little bit nuts. But anyway, now, what's funny is that same friend works for my my wife. She's the boss. She's his boss. It's funny. Dude, I don't understand, like, what? Hold on. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Hold on, 1 second.
I'm warning you! Back off! I'm warning you! Back off! I'm warning you! Back off!
Alright, y'all. I gotta go. It's like 3 a.m. here right now. My wife's gotta work in the morning and I need to spend some time. Wait. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it good. I will probably stream in the morning before I go to work, so maybe like 9, 10 in the morning. Right now it's 2:54 in the morning. And so I usually get up at like 9, 10, something like that. But I'll be back. Thank y'all for the support. Please come back. Yeah, you too. I appreciate it, Nightshade. Thanks for the follow. Please drop back by whenever you can. I'll be a lot more consistent now. Like, it's been a rough couple weeks, but you know, I should be streaming every day now. So, alright, Nightshade. Have a good night. Come back by whenever you can, man. I appreciate you. Nacho. You're my dog. I'll see y'all later, man. Take care.